Hey, my village, it's your coach Mo. So, drum roll for my word of the year. This year, my word of the year is consistency. Those who have been following me for about 7 years, I have been doing a word of the year instead of a New Year's resolution. So, this word of the year is tied to both my career, business, personal. It's just consistency. So, maybe 2 weeks ago, I was talking to a coworker, and we were at our Christmas party. So I hosted a Christmas party at work, and we were just talking, and I was telling her about the word of the year, and that I'm still praying on confirmation for the 3 words that I've been given, and wasn't sure which one that should be put into fruition this month. I mean, this year. And we were just talking, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I want to do a word of the year." And she said, "My word of the year is consistency." And consistency was one of my words. And I'm like, "That's confirmation." Because she was like, "You just gave me confirmation." And little did she know, she gave me confirmation as well. Um, because it was just like, "Oh my gosh, you didn't even know which word it was." And I had it just written down in my notebook from like a month or two ago. And I've been hearing that word, I've been seeing that word, and I was just waiting for confirmation, and we both gave each other confirmation. I haven't met with her since to let her know that she did that for me, like she gave me confirmation, but hopefully I run into her today because I've been taking time off work because I had too much PTO to roll over to the next year. So now, starting a year with 40 hours PTO because we only can roll over 40. So every year I do roll over 40. But I wanted to have consistency in my business. Being consistent with the message still, being consistent with clients, being consistent with posting, um, just being consistent, not falling off because I am good for like falling to the wayside and be like, I don't care about social media no more. I don't want no clients this month. I just want to chill, relax, travel, which is good still. You still got to take time off and focus on yourself, but I want to consistently be there, consistently help people, consistently speak life into people, give them the best of me consistently. Um, be consistent in my relationship with my son as a mother, as a parent, and not just like checking out sometimes because we get overstimulated, we get overwhelmed, we get frustrated, and I want to make sure I have that consistency. I want consistency at work with my team and their performance, consistency with accountability, um, and just have success all the way around consistently. Because I've been good, but I want to be great. And I want to be good consistently because it's like up and down, especially in business, up and down months and stuff like that. I want to have a consistent income. And I'm going to talk to y'all about that later with profit planning since it is a new year. I learned this from a coach years ago, one of my coaches that I hired, and she used to do profit planning every year. So for like the last 6 years, I do that, where you plan out what do you want to make for the year in your business, and then you have to section out like, do you want to do this quarterly, monthly, and what's your goal? Do you want to offer the same thing all year? Like I used to have so many programs, so I used to be like, okay, this month or this quarter I'm doing this quarter I'm doing this. But I used to profit plan where I like, okay, I need this many clients to reach this goal by selling this many programs or services or ebooks or whatever products I had, icebreaker cards, stuff like that. So I knew how many I needed to sell, and then I had to do a marketing plan based on my goal of what I wanted to make that month. So I'm probably going to do my profit planning this weekend. I didn't do it over the last few days because I just gave myself grace and said, you can have 3 lazy days and be off and enjoy the last few days of the year to just do nothing. So that's exactly what I did. And then the first day of the year, I just was in bed. I did cook a lot yesterday, but it didn't take long. It was all easy meals, so it didn't take much. But I relaxed for the most part. Binged a lot of old stuff that I used to watch that I haven't watched in a long time, and I was like, let me just rewatch the whole series. But I am just excited for what this new year brings. I probably get consistent with cooking as well, eating healthy, taking care of myself. Last year was the first year in 3 years that I didn't get food poisoning and I wasn't hospitalized from eating out because I cooked a lot. So I want to continue that because it felt good, not freaking feeling like I'm dying. But it was a time, every time I got food poisoning, I lost like 30, 40 pounds in like a week or two. I used to love the weight loss, but I feel like I was dying, out of body experience. And yeah, last year was the first time moving to the East Coast and cooking all the time and stuff like that and not eating out as much changed me physically, my health, everything. And I am going to stay consistent with that. I haven't incorporated working out yet. I ain't got there yet. I think the last time I went to the gym was probably 2 years ago, and I went one time, and I had to pay for a gym membership for like 8 months straight, and then I finally canceled it when I moved out here because they didn't have that gym out here, so I knew I wasn't gonna go. But I was excited to go to the gym, got a membership, paid for it for 8 months, never went. Passed by it every day, but was like, I don't like gym. I'm a germaphobe, so I never make that like, oh, I'm gonna lose weight this year. No, I'm just gonna stay healthy and continue on my journey of eating right, and that's it. I don't want to be I don't want to be skinny. I like my looking like a woman and not a little girl, especially with these predators out here. You never know. Trying to look like a teenager my whole life ain't my goal. I like my assets. I like being looking like a grown woman and attracting grown men that ain't fetish of little small girls, because that is sickening. Um, but yeah, that's me. That's what 2026 is gonna be like, and y'all gonna be on this journey with me. Y'all gonna see a lot more, um, probably behind the scenes, because my goal this year is to travel 7 vacations. Because they say 7 vacations, studies show, helps with stress and also your mental. So me and my son planned it out. And you know what's crazy? I used ChatGPT to plan out 7 trips this year, and I gave them what my income is, what my bills are, and what my budget is for the trips, and it planned it out for me. So we're gonna see how that go, and it tell me the best time to go to these places during this time, these dates, and then I got my unlimited flights with Frontier, so my son can definitely pick some adventures for us to go on, and we could fly every weekend if we want to, just to go have lunch somewhere. So we've been researching that as well. So I did incorporate that in the Chat GPT, and they know the blackout dates and is able to plan with flights, with days, what day I should book, all that. I told y'all better use Chat GPT to the best of your advantage, because yeah, it helps with a lot. But until next time, Coach Mo out.